story time we're going to read Giraffes Can't Dance by Gilles Andre and Guy Parker Rees. These are the author of the book. They wrote the story. This is the cover of the book. This is the spine. And this is the back of the book. Before we start reading the story, can you tell me what you think the story will be about? Look at the pictures. What do you think it's going to be about? Wonderful. Let's see what happens in the story. Gerard was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. What animal is this? A giraffe. Wonderful. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots of trees. But when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. This is Giraffe eating some leaves off the tree. And this is Gerald trying to dance. Do you know how to dance? Oh, wonderful. Now every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so bad. Because when it came to dancing, he was really, really bad. Gerald is so sad because he doesn't know how to dance. And all of his friends are dancing. The war dog started whistling and the rhinos rock and rolled. The lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. Look at that. They have some wonderful dance moves. Wow. Can you do those dance moves? Can you tango like the lions? Can you rock and roll like the rhinos? Wow. Wonderful. The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel. And 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish wheel. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked towards the floor. But the lions saw him coming and they soon began to roar. Hey, look at clumsy Gerald. The animals are sneered. Oh, they were making fun of Gerald. Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird. Do you think that was nice to say to Gerald? No, we don't talk to our friends like that. They were teasing Gerald because he couldn't dance. Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. They're right, he thought. I'm useless. Oh, I feel such a clot. So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He'd never felt so sad before. So sad, so alone. Wow. Gerald is really sad because his friends made fun of him. Now he's going home because he doesn't want to dance. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. He looked up at the sky. The moon can be so beautiful. He whispered with a sigh. "Excuse me," coughed a cricket who'd seen Gerald earlier on. "But sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. Can you show me the cricket?" Right here. The tiny little cricket. And what's the shape of the moon? It's a circle. Good job. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. There goes his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing ever. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying and his tail was swishing around. Wow, look at him moving. He threw his legs out sideways, and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt into the air. Look at that. Can you do that move? That's an awesome move. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. "I'm dancing! Yes, I'm dancing! I'm dancing!" Gerald cried. Then one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched them cry. Quiet entrance. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream. Gerald's the best dancer that we have ever seen." How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how. But Gerald simply threw it around and finished with a bow. Wow, they're all clapping for Gerald because he danced so wonderfully. Then he raised his head